Banditos, what up? Brand new build here, and I think it's one of the best, especially if you're a solo PVE player. It's a rifle build, and it stacks bodies using the brand new Turmoil knee pads we got. Let's do this.
Wait, did we just become best friends? So nice to meet you. I think you're cool.
Piece of shit wristwatch.
So this is the build I got for you, and yes, it looks a little odd, but it's everything you need to solo slay PVE. You're gonna be killing two birds with one shot, literally. And that's because of the brand new knee pads and how they interact with Headhunter. And for this one, we're running a rifle build with the Ninja Bike backpack and Hunter's Fury. It's the complete package. You can clear a control point in, I don't know, maybe like 10 shots or something like that. It's nuts. Let's take a closer look at these knee pads. So they're brand new. They're Cheska, so that's going to come with crit chance and hazard protection. We're not really using that. We're not even using the crit chance and crit damage. And for some reason, that won't let me re-roll these, and I don't know why. But I get an error message when I try to do that. You guys getting that message too? You see this? I don't know what that's about. Bewildered. When dealing damage to an enemy, 50% of that damage will be dealt to another enemy within 30 meters instead. When there are no enemies nearby, everything's going to be normal. So if you're 1v1, you're just going to put out normal damage. But if there's a group, then what it's going to do is cut your damage in half and apply that half damage to another dude within 30 meters. So with a Headhunter build, you can kill two people at the same time. So the way it works with Headhunter is basically completely busted. The way it's reducing your damage doesn't impact where your Headhunter cap would be. So while using Headhunter, once you reach your cap, you're not losing damage at all. So if you're killing one dude at 18 million, the other guy is also going to take the full 18 million. So basically the only downside is it's just going to be a little bit slower to build to your max Headhunter stacks. And because we're pairing this with Determined, we're killing two enemies in a single shot. That means I have 18 kills in the mag. Potentially. That's freaking nuts, I gotta say. And these knee pads also circumvent one of the downsides of a Headhunter build that uses Determined. When there's a helmeted guy and you shoot him, it's going to apply that damage to break the helmet, which means you're gonna technically lose your Determined and your Headhunter stacks. And then you have to hit him on the head to kill him and hopefully reactivate your Headhunter and Determined. But with this setup, if you have two targets in front of you, target A and target B has the helmet, if you shoot target A, it's gonna apply that damage directly to target B's head. It's gonna bypass the helmet, so you can maintain your Determined 100% of the time. And you could also do this to take out tech. So if there's a technician standing next to his turret and you shoot the tech, it's gonna destroy the turret and you retain your Determined talent. Very cool, very unique setup, and there's absolutely no downside to this. So let me walk you through all of the pieces. So you're going to want to run Sharpshooter so that you get a little bit more weapon handling, headshot damage, but it's also going to give you ammo while in cover. And so this is going to be a really good XP farm build as well. I'll feature it later. That's helpful for those ammo directives. And so this is built around the 1886. I have max expertise on mine. You're not going to need max, but I recommend at least, I don't know, 12% on yours. Reload speed, and then rifle damage, crit damage, damage targets out of cover. And then I'm running Determined. So after killing an enemy with a headshot, the next shot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. So this allows you to go extremely fast with sniping because you don't have to go for that actual small target, which is the head. You can go center mass. It really speeds things up. I'm running the Nemesis as a backup. Sometimes you can use this to whittle down that first enemy and then switch over to your 1886 and then finish him off. Whatever, or don't use it, bang it out using the 1886. And then we're running technically 4 pieces of Hunter's Fury. So shotgun damage, we don't care. Armor on kill, awesome. We're getting double kills, so that's not 20% armor on kill, that's 40% armor on kill. And then Apex Predator, that's what we're really after, which is at 20% amplified damage, and then you get more amplified damage on kill. And it's also disorientating enemies that are around that kill, but the reality is they're all dead in 2 shots anyways. So then I'm running the gloves that has armor and headshot damage, the mask has armor and headshot damage, and the holster is weapon damage and headshot damage. So normally I run a full set of armor with this build, but because I'm not running the memento, I decided not to, because it was all about bonus armor and we're not getting any of that. But the 20% armor on kill is sufficient. You can run Palisades or Bellstone if you wanted to, but it's not really necessary because you're getting 2 kills at once, which is going to end up being 40% armor on kill. So another unique boost thanks to the talent. So this is the Ninja Bike backpack. This is what's allowing me to unlock an extra bonus from the brand or gear set. So it's got 3 core force, and I'm running headshot damage. And that's what allows me to only run 3 pieces of Headhunter instead of actually 4, but I'm still getting the 4-piece bonus. And I'm running the Zoo set, and that's unlocking the second brand set bonus for 20% rifle damage, and then we get 15% mag size. I got headshot damage and weapon handling here, and then Headhunter. This is very important. You need Headhunter. You need to make sure you have at least 150% headshot damage to get max damage out of this, and that's what we are running on this build. And then of course the knee pads, which has crits. So if we look at our stats over here, I have 165% headshot damage, which is plenty. So we're right where we need to be. You can add a little bit of protection from elites if you want to. For modifiers, I'm running overdrive. This is pretty cool, but it's really about the microwave coils. It's just another way to crowd control. And then I have overclock projector. I'm not using these other ones really, so they're just kind of placeholders. I decided to feature it with the shield because that's pretty unique that you can run with a shield on rifles. If you're going to run this with all directives, I recommend using the decoy. And then the tactician drone is just really helpful for crowd control. This is what's pulsing them and catching them on fire thanks to the microwave coils that's on our modifiers. So the mechanics are get that headshot to activate Headhunter and Determined. So you can do that by starting out with your TAC 50 if you have ammo, or your Nemesis, get that first kill, switch over to your rifle. Your Headhunter's active, so you're a little bit stronger. Get that second kill just to turn on Determined. If you can find a target that's isolated with nobody around him, then you can activate your Headhunter without the decrease of 50% of your damage, which means it's going to take less kills to get to full stacks. It's not really a big deal. After 1 or 2 kills, you're up there. So take your time when you kick off the fight to make sure you don't go out there and start slaying until you have your one-shot kill capability in place. I don't know what to tell you. This build is really crazy. I wish I could run it with the Memento, but Hunter's Fury is a really nice way to run this rifle with this gameplay style, and we're going to need Headhunter in the chest, so there's just no real way to get around that unless you break the Hunter's Fury set, which I did. I did use Breaking Point for a little bit, but it just wasn't as cool, so I ran 3 pieces of Breaking Point with the Memento. And the reason why I really like the Memento with these knee pads is because these knee pads double everything, and with the Memento it actually drops double Memento trophies that you can grab, so you get your Memento full really fast. And if you're running scavenge skills, you know, the little green components, yeah, you're going to be building those up a lot faster too, because you're doubling up on those with a single kill, which is actually 2 kills. Anyways, I think you get it. Really cool knee pads. I'm having a lot of fun exploring with these. If you found some really unique builds for these knee pads, let us know in the chat down below. Catch you on the next one. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Tuxedo Bandido, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on the good stuff I have coming for you. And if you like content like this, be sure to check out the video I have recommended for you right here. If you have anything you would like me to cover, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all the channel members and donors who make things possible. Tux Nation wouldn't be the same without you.
When you buy a game from Ubisoft, enter the creator code Tuxedo Bandido to support the channel. Easy peasy.
Wait, did we just become best friends?